Hello, this is your Brandy guy. Today I just a while ago I was just listening to the Spirit of the Lord. I was hearing Him speak to me about some things concerning me, because He definitely, we develop in a relationship with God, He definitely will speak to you. He will guide you. He will lead you and everything like that. And so what I was hearing, monetize. I was hearing monetize, and I was hearing promote myself. Right, this is what I was hearing, and I don't have any. I was saying to myself, how is I'm going to promote myself, and how is I'm going to monetize? I don't know. I said, God, you gotta give me wisdom. You gotta give me the understanding how to do this. I don't know. So I wrote it down and I did it. But what came to me, what made me want to make this video is a lot of times, we is told to do something. We hear it in our spirit that we're supposed to do something, and or we just we disregard it all together because we thinking ourselves, I can't do that. That's too hard, right? For instance, suppose you hear in your spirit God telling you to start a nonprofit organization helping teens, teenagers, do this or do that, right? You don't have no money in your bank account. You don't know how you're gonna start that nonprofit. You don't know where the means of doing that, right? Suppose he told you to, I want you to start it. I want you to start a. I want you to create a juice, and this juice gonna do so many things for the body, right? You may have heard of tea, you may have heard of herbal stuff, but this is not herbal stuff. This is you pretty much opening and being obedient and following instructions, right? And so once like you hearing this, but like, what do I do? What the steps? What the instructions? And this is what came to me. Anything God tell you to do is gonna be hard. It's gonna be so big that you're gonna feel in your power within yourself. You can't accomplish it. Anything God tell you to do, it ain't gonna be no little small thing. When God tell you to do something, it's gonna be something that's out of your reach, and therefore you're gonna have to trust Him in the process of it. But anything He tell you to do, remember, He know the way already. He already seen it. He already know the blueprint. He already have it. So guess what? You're gonna have to rely on Him to, like you have to rely on Him to bring it forth, right? So if He told you to start create a juice, you got to now have your ears tuned to God for instructions on how to create this juice, right? I'm just giving you some examples, right? If He told you, I want you to start, and it's a non-profit organization helping teams, right? You have to have your ears tuned for instructions. And as you doing that, you actually building your faith, because now this is out of your way. This is out of your reach. And so now it's gonna cause you to grow. It's gonna push you to grow. It's gonna cause you to push through boundaries that you never thought you ever could ever do, right? And so it calls you to grow. And anything that God does for us, it's gonna cause us to push boundaries. It's gonna cause us to. It's gonna force us to grow and mature in some things, right? And it's gonna be a process, right? Because you're gonna just come out of the way and just make a juice and that's it. No, you won't have to think. You want to have instructions. You're gonna have to probably do some studying. God may have to leave some places. And another thing too that came to me is whatever it is that He give you, right? He gonna bring it to you, right? So if He told you to start a juice, and it's a specific juice, I'm not talking about what's out here, that's going to help a lot of people's, helping their health or whatever. He's going to put you in front of the that particular idea. He's going to send people that are dabbling or doing the same thing that you are on the verge of doing. Right? If they're going to be in it, like they are. He gonna put you around like-minded individuals that's already in creating uh, liquids or juices and stuff. So if he told you to do something, he gonna make provision for you to do it, right? So a lot of times we miss, and we be in error because we miss the instructions, you know, and we trying to actually go out and do it on our own without the instructions or the right instructions, or wait on God for the next, the next move or the next instructions. We actually shipwreck and we actually fail, right? Remember, this is outside of your league. This is outside of what you are normally prone to doing. It's something that's God seeing you. He see potential in you, and He know that if you will only incline your ear and hear what He is saying, and actually follow through, actually lead you and guide you through the instruction, He already know what you're gonna be and become, right? He already know that if you do this, if you let's say, listen, you heard God say, I want you to create a juice, right? I'm sticking with that. Or I want you to create a bubble gum, and this bubble gum gonna do so many things. Bubble gum gonna help people lose weight, get off of their sugar diabetes medication. This bubble gum gonna, and now you're like, how am I gonna foster all of that, right? I never created a bubble gum before. I never created a juice before. I never created any of those things. I don't even know where to start in creating the juice or creating the bubble gum, right? I don't, and guess what? It's gonna always be limited of your knowledge, because guess what? God have all the knowledge, and guess what? He want us to focus on Him more than anything else in the world, because guess what? He has the directions. He has the leaders and the guidance for us, and so therefore, as we continue to draw closer to Him, everything start unfolding. He probably tell you to do this first, and he may tell you to do that, and it may be a little bit longer, and he may not hear God speak, or he may not give you no instruction for that time, but he may have you to learn some things, or he may tell you just learn or study, or he's gonna give you some directions, but it ain't gonna be all in one. But as you go on, as you go forward in that thing he have told you to do, he told me, he told me monetize and promote myself, and also he told me that he called me, as far as in ministry and stuff. That's another thing, right? But it's so big. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do, right? But guess what? Trust God. Trust God for the instructions. Trust God in the process. And if he actually gave it to you, He'll bring you the peoples. He'll bring you the situations, right? A situation happened. It's a lot of some current situations happen, and God put some things right in place just for me, right? Because I wanted it, and I can't remember right now. It's on my mind, but it's something I was looking for, and I wanted it, and He put it in front of me. I can't remember what it was, but that's what happened, right? So it's like you never been in business. God speak to your heart and say, I want you to open up a business. I want you to open up this particular business, and He give you the name for it. You don't have no directions. You don't know where to go. In that part there, you have to trust God through the process. You got to trust God that He know what He doing, and that He know how to get your business out there. That He know how to bless you and make your name great. Because that's another thing. He let me know that part too. And so He put strong in my heart just today, just a while ago, promote myself and monetize. And I'm like, huh? I'm promoting this other thing that I'm doing. You may have seen it. And He telling me to promote myself. And He telling me to monetize. I'm like, huh? Where that coming from? I'm not what it like. It's out of my reach. I don't know what to do first. I don't know how to do it. And guess what? That part, I have to trust God in the process, that He know what He's doing. And guess what? That is faith. That is walking by faith, not by sight. So I just had to be an encouragement to you all. Those that are actually fitting your spirit or hearing in your spirit what to do. That's God giving you directions, where to go next or what to do next. Sometimes it sounds like your mind talking, or sound like but you hear it. You hear it in your spirit that this is your next move. This is what you should do. God, some of you are God leading you out of different environments, different areas, and you feel in your heart that it's time to go. You know, Sometimes it's like I don't know where to go. I don't have the money to go. But if God call you out of something, He's gonna bring you into something better, right? Even though you don't have the money to do it, God will make provisions for you to do exactly what He had told you to do. God will put everything in place just for you to do exactly what He have instructed you to do. He will make provisions for you along the journey, but you got to make a step first. You got to put your first foot before the next feet, making a step, making a stand, making a step first, forward in the right direction. Because sometimes we we hear, we could hear in our spirit, we know it's time to move, we know this is what I'm hearing in my spirit, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I hear the Lord speaking. But we don't we don't act upon of what we are hearing. We how you say, we procrastinate, or we just don't do what we hearing, and we think it's, oh, maybe that's my voice. If you feel that it's your voice and you feel that it's not God, you know, I would say, it's okay to reason. It's okay to say, you know what, God, what the next move? What is my next move? Where am I supposed to be going? Get a reassurance if you think, this is my voice. This is not God, right? This could be the devil, right? Get a reassurance. Ask God to show you a sign. Ask Him to give you a confirmation. Study, get in His Word. Study before Him. Worship before Him. Praise Him. Give Him His gratitude and worship before Him. Start praying in your heavenly language, and let Him bring it forward to you, right? Because anything that God have put on the inside of you, that's another thing I heard, stirring up the gifts that's inside of you, right? And so God is speaking. We just not listening. We not taking ear. We not hearing, because sometimes we so caught up, or we so busy, and we not even hearing what God is speaking. Because guess what? Anything God is speaking is for you, for your prosperity, for your success, and for you to move forward in your life. You know, and God tell you, I want you to fast, right? It's a reason why He wants you to fast. If He tell you, I want you to not to eat this, it's a reason why He tell you not to eat this. We just gotta be obedient into what He are saying at this time, right? But this time He's saying, at this particular time, I know I'm here, promote myself and monetize. And so I need to get a reinsurance and see if it was my mind, or this was actually the Spirit of God speaking, right? I need to get a reinsurance. And you can do that. It's okay to do that, right? But anything that God put in place, God will make provisions for you. God will actually make it a way that that you're not looking. I would hear somebody say, you're not running people down, or you're not looking for people. People are running you down, looking for you. It's so true, right? I was in the store the other day. Everything that I wanted, everything that everything that I uh, needed was right there in front of me. Everything that I needed, and it was God. I'm telling you, it was right in front of me. Right, everything I needed was right in front of me. I had to go here, I didn't go there. I had everything right there in place. Everything I needed was right there. Right, God will make a provision for you. Whatever's for you is for you, and no one can take it away from you. No one can steal it away from you. What's for you is for you, and nobody can say no more. But I'm gonna say this much: whatever it is that you feel God start redirecting you, go that route. Go that route. No matter how, scary it look. No matter how you feel about it. No matter, what. Because He said, "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil." Even though it looks dark, and it looks like He tell you to move out of town. You don't have no money. How is that possible? How am I gonna move out of town? You telling me to go now, and I don't have no money. Pick up your bags. He said, don't take no sandals with you. Don't take nothing. Take your bags. Take what you have and go. Because if you go, he gonna provide for you. He gonna make all the provisions for you when you actually walk by faith and not by sight. And so this is, oh my God, this is great. It's good to know that God could actually lead you to your wealthy place. But the thing about it is we got to stay connected to him. You know, he know the way that we take. And he know how to get us to where we need to go in our future, right? But sometimes we don't stay connected. We actually follow everybody else, which I'm so guilty of doing, right? And God actually is trying to get you to be the head and not the tail, but you trying to still be the tail when God trying to make you the head. He trying to make you the lender and not the borrower, right? He trying to put you in a great position, but you know we don't take advantage of it. We don't listen. Okay, this is 16 minutes over, but I'm so excited about this, and whatever it is that God has for me down the road from here on out, right? I am willing and able and I'm willing and obedient to be obedient to what He is telling me at this particular time in my life. Right? Because the more you be obedient, the more you be humble, the more it unfolds and unfolds and unfolds. He may tell you to go to McDonald's, right? You know, like that's an instruction. I want you to go to McDonald's. I want you to sit there for an hour, right? And I want you to wait, right? And as you wait, I want you to write on a piece of paper, I'm ready, right? And it may sound so crazy to you. And you may feel like, how am I gonna get to McDonald's? I don't have a car. God tell you to call this person and tell you to take you. God already spoke to that person to do that for you already. Cause now, you see how it's connected. The person that she's supposed to be, the place she's supposed to be, is already designated, right? It's already designated. It have all your blessings there. Have everything there. The person that you call, say, I'm going to McDonald's. I feel that we need to just sit there and wait. And you like, huh? That's what God told me. He give you instructions, and now you waiting at this McDonald's. You being obedient to God, and like you write on a piece of paper, nobody's showing up. You're like, what's going on? But as you continue to wait, and as you continue to wait for the next instructions, it may not look like nothing happening. It may not look like nothing is happening at that time. But as you continue to be obedient, lo and behold, what you was waiting for arrived. My God. What she was waiting for shows up. And God say, I want you to connect with that person right there. And you looking like, I'm like, how's I'm gonna do this? I'm nothing. And you just follow the instructions, just be obedient. Say, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyhow. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Maybe I need to just give them my business card. Maybe I need to just say, listen, my name is this. That's the person that all you have to do is just open up your mouth. All you have to do is show up. Because God already spoke to that person, that same person that you're supposed to be connecting with. They already know. They already know what to do. They just come and show up and say, you know what? I feel led to come here because I was going to meet somebody with a red t-shirt. You have a red t-shirt. And they're going to have a paper saying ready. And this is what I want to do for you. I am retiring from this or whatever. And I was actually told to give you the company. It's in your name now. The company is $1 billion company. And guess what? Just because you was obedient, you was able to reap the blessing. So sometimes we don't know. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we don't know the next move. But as we be obedient, walk in obedience to what God is speaking in the instructions, we soon get there. Right? But when we walk in disobedience, when we walk in, I'm gonna do it my own and forget, I'm gonna do it on my own, we miss The blessing we miss what God trying to actually get to us, because guess what? If that person ever showed up to that location and never wrote on that piece of paper, that person that they supposed to have met would have just walked back out the door, because guess what? They didn't meet the person that they was they was told that they were gonna meet. That person didn't show up, and so guess what? God had them set it up another way where that person, where you get your blessing, right? So I just wanted to say this and encourage you. Follow follow what God is speaking to you, right? Follow what He's speaking to you, because He know how to direct you. He know how to direct. He know how to get you to wherever it is He wants you to be in this life and in the life to come, right? So be obedient. If God calling you to ministry, follow that instruction, because guess what? It's it's well worth it, because guess what? He know what's inside of you. He know what He want to bring out of you. He know it's all for His glory. It's all for the building of the kingdom, right? And it's all for His glory. So I just want to make this video, and thank you all for watching. This is your brain guy, and I see you all in the next one. Be blessed for now.